Hey, hello everybody, this is me, Martel, going to my going to therapy and all that. Speaking on therapy, kind of something like kind of downs on me and all that, and that is not saying open up anything. I learned that the hard way, and I say it many times in my videos. I do not open up to a therapist and psychologist. I'm not trying to go to a nut house or anything. And that being said, if you can afford to get help, get it. I'm very thankful for my insurance, but it's like sometimes I hate, like, let's be honest, here in America, so-called out network and all that. I got Medicare and Medicaid. It took me years to finally get Medicaid and all that. And the problem is, I just came back from seeing my diabetic doctor and all that. It's all about getting off a lot of these medicines and all that, losing weight. I just lost like 5 pounds or so. On the contrary, though, glad I captured. Anyways, yeah. After that being said, I don't really open up. Besides y'all guys, I consider social media is my real true therapy in a way, where it ain't gonna cost me too much, and I come back much better, versus, I'm gonna see a therapist, but you cannot, you can't do anything with them, they're not your friends, therapists are not your friends, and I guess I might turn into a true force loneliness video and all that. That therapists are not your friends, you know what I'm saying? They don't care about you as a person. They care about what you can provide for them and all that, And that being said, I used to live around this area and all that. Me and my dad and all that. It's interesting seeing, But still, I'd rather talk to y'all versus why waste my time, my money, and end up in debt talking to a therapist, you know what I'm saying? And I come to terms with that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I have to keep it basic with the therapist, and I say, oh, hi, how you doing? Do small talk, which I hate small talk, but in this case, yeah. Can't wait to give me a shave next week. They give me a shave, haircut, and all that. Everything's all about profit. Everything's about money, Baffling as it sounds, Anyways, that's all for now.